Bear with me just a second here. Uh, okay. Let's see. Everything's all right. Let's see. Everything's all right. Okay. See. We just click back on the streaming yard here. Okay. See. I'll just click out of back on the streaming yard here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. It always gives me, I guess one could say, technical difficulties. When I'm setting up the stream. But yeah, I had to go on there. I had to, put it to, I guess one could say, out of private, right, into the, the public. This is the first live stream I've done in about, I want to say 3 months. I'm probably not going to stay on for too long. Because, today I'm just, I had some spare time. I didn't have much I had to do today. So, what I'm doing is, just binging, I guess one could say, for lack of better words, just binging, some videos that, I want to, have in private so that, on the day that I can't record, I can, upload one from my backlog. So today I'm just going to be recording as much as possible. Just this morning, I recorded 3 chapters of my book, the Teenage Myth, which they will be uploaded probably tomorrow on my page. Everybody can just put on your notifications, and you'll be notified when I upload those videos, which will probably be on the 10th tomorrow. So yeah, that's that. But regarding the topic of the video, which is what SHTF, I'll probably change it, after I do the stream, which I'm hoping it worked and went to public, but maybe it didn't. But nevertheless, I will, change it later if it didn't. Regarding SHTF, the other day I was at, the store, and I was checking out, a lot of the stuff. Say for an example, I was looking at, the, the canned goods and whatnot, and, as I've always said, a lot of the stuff that's gone that, you can't find anymore is, let's say for an example, like the canned chicken, right? The canned chicken, you really can't find that right now. All right, I've looked at 2 Walmarts for it. You can't find a canned chicken. Okay, the, tin can, chicken. That's all out right now. As far as the cheap canned goods, they have a lack of that as well. There's really not much there, right now. But, even if they, let's say for an example, even if they did, stock the shelves full, you have to also take into consideration that in the next, couple months, you also have, there's Mr. Beast picture right there. Thanksgiving coming up very soon. That, if you don't get the certain goods that you want for Thanksgiving, while they're available, you wait till the last minute, well, you don't get them. And that's just an average year. So what's going to happen this year? Okay, that's what you got to think about. Okay, and a lot of guys ain't talking about that. Okay, because you see, now we're coming into the holiday times. Okay, what do you got? You got right. You have Halloween coming up. You got the elections. You have Thanksgiving. You have Christmas. You have New Year's. Okay. Yeah. Shalawam. I believe that's brother Luke on there, right? Shalawam to my brother Luke. Um, if you guys have anything you want to throw in, uh, to the chat, you're welcome to. Now keep in mind, if I miss it, if I miss out something you're saying, I might be able to go on the phone in my hand and and relook at it. Let me see. You said, it's 11 p.m. where you're at. Right where I'm at, man, which is over here in well, I won't give away the location because you got those strolls, man. You know what I'm talking about. Which you got to be a long-term subscriber for anybody that didn't know to get that joke. But it's actually 8:30 p.m. I mean a.m. Slovakia, 8:30 a.m. Where I'm at right now. Okay. Which, as I said, Luke, because he's missed it. First 5 minutes. Ridge Napper, Shalawam, Ridge. Do you wanna call in to the show, man, or not? If you do, you have to let me know on here though, because I have my other phone over there, so I'm gonna have to grab it. If you want to, I don't have it with me, so I won't get your text. But if you want to call into the show, you're welcome to do so. You just got to let me know beforehand. Okay. But as I was saying, I got school in about 20 minutes or so. Okay, man, that's all good. That's all good. Um, Man, your school starts at 9 o'clock. Well, maybe you're homeschooled, I suppose. But anyway, I digress. I digress. Um, Going back to the topic of discussion, dealing with, SHTF, man. You got election season coming up. How am I doing this live stream without 1,000 subs? I'm using a third party app that I get the name off of it because I can't click off because it'll take the stream down. But it might tell you in the description. I believe. Let me see. It might be there. Yeah, it says Streamlabs. Streamlabs is the name of this app, according to I guess one could call it the watermark at the top of the screen there. At least it's for me. Can I join? Yeah, Luke, you can join me. Let me. You can call me on Google Hangouts. You're gonna have to let me go get the phone now, but yeah, you can call in. Let me just go grab that, and I'll be right back. Oh man. I mean, we don't follow Islam or any of that. Okay, hold on. Luke, bear with me a second. Hello? Yeah, hold on, Luke. Let me just turn this up. Yeah, hello?
Shalom.
Yeah,
Hello, bro.
Shalom, Luke. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. Good.
What do you have?
So,
What have you want to talk about for now, man?
and that's what like here in Australia. I've been watching Australia lately.
Okay.
Oh man, there's so many things we can talk about, mate.
Oh, I hear you, man.
So
I
many
hear
things we
you.
can talk. So it's still live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're still live, man. We're still live. It probably is poor internet right now. Is probably what it is. But yeah, it says we're still alive. You know what I mean?
confusion of faces. Let's talk about that one.
The confusion of face. Okay, what's your question?
I know. Yes. Or how about the whole hell? No. It's in God. What Rich Nibbler was saying that Satan, the God of the Old Testament.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's clearly just nonsense, man. I mean, no disrespect to my brother Ridge, but I mean, come on, man. You gotta. I mean, that's just utterly ridiculous to say something like that. What is your thoughts on it, Luke?
I mean, there's so many funny like Christians over here in like Australia.
Yeah.
All they want to do, all they talk about is money, prosperity. As soon as the pandemic hit, all these churches wanted to close down.
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting?
I want to say hello to Elder Pond's philosophy. Thank you for joining in the show. But anyway, yeah, Luke, you can continue on, man.
I mean, over here, yeah, I like dead men's bones. Well, this way, they're dead men's bones. I mean, actually, the Catholic Church. Well, to sign in, I've been into the Catholic Church before. It's got bad spirits in there.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Trust me. They're apostates.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, to be honest with you, as I said, I'm not gonna go for too much. I'm not gonna go for too long. I'll probably go for maybe 20 more minutes on the stream because I'm gonna record probably about 20 more videos today just so I can have it in my backlog. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know when I'll be able to record next. I got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of. But it's nice to hear your voice, man. Because I haven't talked to you for a while. But I've seen, man. You've commented on pretty much all my latest videos, man. What are your thoughts on those?
Sure.
I hear what you're saying, man. Yeah, let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion about it. What subject do you are you on the fence about? I guess one could say.
UFOs.
Oh, the UFOs. Okay, all right.
Yes.
What is your
I'm telling you, some of them could be okay, or meteors burning up in the atmosphere. Some of them could be demons. Some of them could be angels. Some of them could be the Lord's chariots, like you said. So you and GMS believe. Okay, I'm on the fence with that one. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. I can respect that. When I was first, looking into it, man, I was like you, man. When I first looked into it, I was like, wow, how can that be true? You know what I mean? That sounds so weird. But then I looked into it, and man, to be honest with you, the little story, I guess one could say, behind it, when I first, looked into, the UFOs being the chariots, I'll never forget this. What happened was, I was regarded chariots. And then that same night, guess what happened? My little brother, he ended up waking up terrified. He came in my room and he told me a dream he just had. He said outside of my window, as in, Yasha, because he was in my room, he said he saw a massive UFO flying outside, and he described it perfectly and lined up with what the scriptures speak about him. So you see, that to me, that shows that, yeah, the UFOs were the chariots. And then I also saw one behind me, I don't know if you saw that video, but you can see one of the UFOs flying behind me in one of my teachings when I was on the, walking the street. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. I heard stories that these UFOs contain government technology, right? And apparently, how he made these videos exposing adrenochrome, there could be government technology, government agents finding a source here, okay, come down up there, torture you to the point of near death, and extract adrenochrome out.
Yeah, which, I mean, let me say this, man. I agree with you to the extent that, yeah, I mean, the government, has their own, military crafts that look like UFOs. I agree with that. I do agree with that. That is true. But, the real UFOs, say, for example, the ones that you see flying, 500 miles an hour on these, secret films and whatnot, and, these things being recorded all over the world, those, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, those look to be, the chariots, man. The real chariots of the Most High, which what people call, UFOs, which, we got to keep in mind, UFO just means a unidentified flying object. It really doesn't have anything to do with little green guys from Mars. That's just, the spin it they put on it to trick the people. That's what they want people to think. Okay, but yeah, I understand, your questioning and your reasoning with that, and I, advise you to look into it more. Maybe I'll do a lesson on it or so, give it more information. But is there anything else that you are on the fence with?
I just want to say something else. See, I don't want to go outside seeing a UFO, then all of a sudden being abducted, okay, they're taken, then tortured. I think you get what I mean?
Yeah. Real quick, let me just say, son. This guy in the comment board said, well, his name is so-called Mexicans or tribe of Issachar, with one hand and a microphone in my other hand. So, for you, all right, it's not my fault, Hey, just listen and don't look at it if it makes you dizzy, okay? But other than that, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, sorry about that, man. You can continue on with what you're saying.
Or, it's like a 50-50 chance with the UFO. I could come out there and a UFO could be in my backyard. It could be towards the chariot, or it could be some demon, or it could be like abducted and tortured.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I think that's logical reasoning. Okay, I think, as I said, I advise you to look into it more, but you know what? I can respect that. I understand, why you would have that viewpoint. I understand.
Now, another thing I want to say, I was trying to do like a video on China.
Yeah.
Right, and on these Chinese believers, people in YouTube that have such short attention spans. In China, a 1 hour church service is short. 4 hours, they get up 4 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock and do a 4-hour service. Streets, because this way saying this, you can't be a quarter that. You must be a Hebrew Israelite. Well, I'm saying that. Well, back to what I was saying. In Mount Athos, these Greek monks have an 8-hour service. Why are people's attention spans so short? A 2-hour service, like I can go for a 2-hour service. I can even watch a 4-hour video.
Here, man, let me move over a little bit. I'm gonna move the stream over to make the camera a little bit easier for these guys. There we go. That should be better. Okay, I'll leave that there. But yeah, man,
Do
I
you have
hear
that
you.
same problem? Do you have that same problem too? Short attention span?
Uh, I would say it depends on what the topic, at hand is. Because I have watched I have a good attention span, but sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? It just depends on what the topic of discussion is. Um, but some of the monks, I've seen stories about how they, some of them they would put themselves, into, basically they would die, in these statues, because they thought, to be reincarnated. I'm not big into, doing research into that, but that's what I've heard from, stuff I've seen before, if you know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, man, I hear you. Is there anything else that you want to, bring up while you're on the show here with me?
Adrenochrome. Is Rich Nibbler still there?
I believe he said he had to get off, man. But if not, I'm sure he'll watch this later if you want to
Since
bring it up.
he's not there, well, if he's gonna watch back, he said something about he's been making videos on adrenochrome and pedophilia and all that. What's your thought on that?
What's my fault on it?
No, thoughts on that.
What Ridge is doing, because as I said, he don't know what skits. He
It's like,
yeah. I was gonna get it. Well, as I said, it's definitely wrong what they're doing. I agree with that, of course, but at the end of the day, I would say, of course, do one or two videos on it, but I mean, to do, 10 to 15 videos, a week about relatively the same topic. I mean, that's like, I mean, damn, man, talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that he's truly sincere, trying to, get the message out, which is good. That's good. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my thought on adrenochrome. It's been going on for years. Like, the Vikings, the Mayans, the Mayans that they rip people's heart out, okay, during these rituals to get the adrenochrome out. You've got the Vikings, the blood eagle, where they, okay, I know I'm talking about blood and guts here.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know. Do you ever hear about that? What is it? The death whistle that the Aztecs would they use that sounds like a human scream right before they sacrifice the person by ripping the heart out. It's real interesting stuff, man. Just look into it when you're able to.
I mean, what the Babylonians did, they did human sacrifices. What else? Oh, the Vikings. Oh boy, the blood eagle. Oh, I can tell in detail how they did it. They would really get an axe. Actually, no, knife and some rack or something.
Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the videos where they describe it, man. I know what you're talking about.
No. I've heard stories what the Vikings did. You seen videos of it in real life?
Yeah, I've seen stuff that they do. As I said, I don't do much research, but once in a while I'll look into certain stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know all they were into a lot of weird things. I guess we'll say. You know what I mean? For lack of better words. But yeah, man, we'll go for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna get off in like 5 minutes because I have, as I said, I want to record a decent amount of videos, so I can have them for a backlog for everyone. But I'm gonna go for a little bit more. Oh man, hold on a second, man. Oh man, look who just dropped by. Hey, Jared McDane, how you doing, me friend? Long time no see, mate. Long time no see. I'm still waiting for you to do that. What was that?
Beast or something.
Yeah. This is
Was
this
that
is
that guy? Who's the
this
guy?
is the guy. This is the guy. You can see him right there in the chat. This is the guy who has the marker the beast, the microchip in his hand. He has it. Jared McDane, do you have a microchip in your hand? Tell everybody on the comment board because they might not believe me. For the guys who are new, whole admitted himself he has it in his hand.
I mean, what's this world coming to? You know, I was at work, right, and apparently there's a system, right, where you put your middle finger and it scans your middle finger, and it's what you call clocking on and clocking off.
Yeah, I've seen those
I'm telling you.
before. Oh, and hold on a second, man. Hold on. For my guy in the, yeah, Jared McDane. Yeah, Jared said that he has the mark. He has the microchip in his hand. It is true for my friend in here. What is it, Warman? Yeah, we'll call him Warman. Yeah, Jared McDane. He's not lying. He's really telling the truth. He's shown it before in his video. You can find it yourself if you're interested. But anyway, man, not to cut you off, you can continue with what you're saying.
Yeah. I got a good book here called The Book of Strong, and it's about the Bible. So let's look up a topic called the mark, or this day, this crush, gives you the Greek word and the Hebrew word and all that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But that's right, you've got a couple of minutes. It'd be nice to do a whole Bible study with us too.
Yeah, man. That'd be good. I'd be interested in that sometime, man.
I mean, yes. What was that other thing? You know, who's that guy who makes fun of black Hebrew Israelites?
I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So I mean, is there like anything you did in particular that I would be able to identify him with?
You made that video. Was it called Malone?
Oh yeah, Vocab Malone. That damn devil demon.
So, what do you think of Jay-Z and all these Hollywood jakes out?
You know, a lot of them, as we all know, they all sold out for money, man. You know, at the end of the day, they are Israelites, but they're all going off because majority of them sold out for that money, and that fame. You know what I mean?
It's like money makes the world go round, you know?
Yeah, that's why you have the saying that money makes the world go round, right? That's why you have the saying. Oh, and look, let me just read this real quick. Jared McDane just left a comment. He said that I believe handshaking and bowing agreements are the mark because everyone will have it. This chip is a locator chip. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, the microchip will track you everywhere. It will track you wherever you go. You go to China, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they know who's Christian, and they will knock onto your door because you're a believer of the Hawashai. They'll send you to a labor camp, and you will work 14 hours. Okay.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
want to chip everyone to get, and that's the ultimate agenda. Chip them, track them like animals because they're nothing but cattle.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing but cattle.
Mm-hmm.
Because they treat us like animals. Because evolution says we come from animals. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
But they'll say Marx taking this chip is a step of human evolution to become transhuman, or some crap like that.
Yeah. Hey, man, what did you think about that debate me and Rock had?
I mean, let me say, where is Rock upon him? You know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that
him.
guy is just doing damn, what is that? Rap videos and what's that game he's playing right now? Resident Evil, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, remember the light in this dark world?
What was that? Oh yeah, man.
You know, I'm the light in this dark world. It's just I'm just under a different name because I'm sick of these people who are going around spying because they have nothing better to do. They spy on you, then they go to your family members. They harass your family members for something you said on the internet, and then the police come. Then this shit comes and shit hits the fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
This is persecution. I'm telling you, because remember when in 2018 when I first met Rock Upon Him and Regis Nibla
Yeah.
and Christians, they were good, born again. They were good believers of Yahweh. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened to them. It's like the rock, you either burnt out, you know.
Hey, and you
And
know,
yes, you
man,
can burn out.
all I'm gonna say this, man, is now we see who the real guys were, man. Did you see that video I made? Did you see that video I made about it all started with 4? What was your thoughts on that?
Good one. And also, I'm a Christian, you know.
Right,
Then I
right.
started to cause even more family pop up because because the Richmond Christian was against all these Hollywood celebrities, was against homosexuality, was against drag queen story hour, which is filth. He was against, you know, all that. Catholicism. And because he was against all that, then I uploaded a video, remember?
Yeah, man, I've seen it.
Now it's all come to this. I have my last channel deleted. Okay?
Right.
I've been through so much. Okay? I'm not giving up. Because my love for Yahweh, my love for the truth goes beyond my life. Okay? I don't care what's going to happen to me. It's like you. You don't know what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, exactly,
Why should we
man.
care for bodies? Why should we care about the money? Care about the views? It all comes down to faith and good works to Yahweh. Okay? And I ain't gonna burn out from this truth.
That's
Because
good, man.
I've seen
That's good.
what this LGBTQI community done to people. I've seen what these communists done to people. Okay? I've seen people in my family turn against me. I don't know what's, you know.
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. We all have our own trials and tribulations, man. You know, as I said, you know, it's sad it has to be this way, but you know, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. You know,
tomorrow I
well,
could be run over by a car tomorrow, or I could get shot on the well.
oh yeah,
Australia isn't
exactly,
really
man,
much.
exactly. The scriptures say, as the saying goes, nobody knows when you're gonna die, right? Nobody knows when your last moment will be. But yeah, man, I'm gonna start wrapping up in a few minutes here. You know, I wanted to thank you for calling into the show to talk with us, man. Whenever you want to talk, you're always free to message me on this app. We can chat on here. I don't know if I'll always be able to. I won't always be able to call, but we definitely can chat. In the the chat thing. Yeah, I got to get working on a few more videos, man. But I will have some. Remember that book I told you I was working on? I just recorded 3 chapters of it today. I'll have those up tomorrow.
Yes, your new book. Good. I can't believe I'm Indian. That's the other thing too.
Right.
I could be a black Hebrew Israelite because my father's. I can't believe my father's a bit of a Edomite. Has more, Christian, has more Christian values than my father. But family are very hurtful people. EDD.
Yeah.
Very hurtful.
Right. But anyway, my brother Luke, I want to, as I said, I want to thank you for, calling us in, to our live show and, having a discussion with me. I enjoyed our discussion. As I said, you're always free to, message me on our private chat, and we can always chat on there. I'm gonna get going because I gotta, record a few more videos. But yeah,
Awesome.
man.
Shout outs.
What was that?
Shout
Yeah.
outs.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Yeah, what's your YouTube page again, man? Give you a shout out
Shout
this
out
page.
to the apostles and elders of GMS, Elder Taha. I'll give a shout out to what's another one? GMS Australia.
Right. We want to give double honors, to the elders and apostles of GMS, starting with Elder Apostle Dahar, Gabar, Ramlob, and Rakah, and of course a shalawam, and blessings to our brothers out there in Sakari, and really all of Israel, because we're all teaching,
Deacon and Sakari.
Yeah, Deacon Sakari and Gorilla Hebrew, those brothers are doing the work for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But yeah, we all just for closing out words, pushing this truth, man, because we're coming into those last times, man. We're coming into some terrible times now. So any last words that you want to any last words you want to say, my brother Luke, before I close out the stream?
I feel the end is coming. I feel the end is coming, man. There's no such thing as a pre-chat.
Right, and it's funny. Yeah, it's funny you mention that because I was actually gonna do a video, debunking, their false teaching on that. I'll probably get to that in just a little bit. But yeah, man, as I said, I thank you for calling into our show, for having a discussion with us. And yeah, man, anytime that you want to, contact me or, you have my hangouts, we can chat anytime you'd like. All right?
Rock, Kazakh, Amatz.
Right, yeah. Shalom, my brother. Shalom.
The Hebrew war cry is Rock, Kazakh, Amatz. Rock, Kazakh, Amatz. Israel.
Right. Khan. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get going here, because I gotta work on those lessons.
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
Right.
Stay safe in America.
Right, shalom, my brother, shalom. Continue to keep pushing in this. Yeah, continue to keep pushing in this truth, my brother. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Hey, you all heard the brother. Y'all heard the brother.
America's going down. Thank God. Thank Yahweh. I don't live in America.
Yeah, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah. Man, stay safe in America.
All right, my brother. Shalom.
And shalom.
All right. Okay, let me see real quick. All right, so that was brother Luke Matt. He just called into our show for the last I want to say probably 20 minutes. I had the brother on with me. That brother's always respectable. I always have much respect for that brother. I'm going to show his YouTube page here. Anybody, you can look this page up right here. You can see the spelling. Okay, you can find this in my subscription. Okay, go subscribe to this brother. He does great videos. All right, we'll get his subscriber count up, get his videos, to more people. All right, I'm going to close out in a minute here. But as I was saying, tomorrow, probably upload those 2 chapters of my book. I've done an audio reading of the Teenage Myth book I was working on. So that should be uploaded tomorrow. The first 3 chapters and the introduction. I should be putting them up tomorrow, so all of you can, put your comments. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Put that subscription bell on. Okay, so you get notified when we go live. okay? And when we upload new videos, and as I said, I want to, America's Babylon, right? Death to America, America's going down, right? Babylon the Great. I want to say, shalom to all my, brothers who joined us in this live show. And yeah, I want to, of course, end off by giving all praises, glories unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And with that being said, I'm going to say shalom. All right, let me see real quick.